Have you ever stopped to consider what makes the light bulb above your head flicker into life? What mysterious force powers the screen you're staring at right now? Today, we're going to unravel the secrets of that invisible power, electricity. Electricity, in its most basic form, is the flow of electric charge. It's everywhere, a fundamental part of our universe. It's in the lightning that streaks across the night sky, and it's in the cells of your body, helping to send signals between your brain and your muscles. But what exactly is this electric charge we're talking about? Think of it as a property of certain particles, the ones that make up the atoms that build everything around us. These particles are protons, which have a positive charge, and electrons, which have a negative charge. Neutrons, as the name suggests, are neutral. They don't have any charge. Electricity happens when these charges are out of balance, when there are more electrons in one place than another. It's like a seesaw. When both sides are equal, it's balanced and nothing much happens. But when one side has more weight, or in this case, more electrons, there's an imbalance, and the electrons will want to move to even things out. This movement of electrons is what we call an electric current. It's a bit like water flowing down a hill. Water will always move from a high place to a low place, trying to balance out the levels. In the same way, electrons will always move from an area of high concentration where there are lots of them to an area of low concentration where there are fewer. But for these electrons to move, they need a path or a circuit. That's where conductors come in. Conductors are materials, like metals, that allow electrons to move through them easily. Insulators, on the other hand, like plastic or rubber, do not allow electrons to move through them, which is why they're used to cover wires and keep the electricity in. Now, you might be wondering about voltage. Voltage is essentially the force that pushes the electrons along this path. The greater the voltage, the greater the force, and the more electrons are pushed along, resulting in a stronger current. And there you have it, the basics of electricity, the unseen force that powers our world. To summarize, electricity is the flow of electric charge created by an imbalance of electrons. It requires a circuit to move, and the force that pushes it along is known as voltage. Conductors allow this flow, while insulators prevent it. Remember, understanding electricity is not just about knowing how your gadgets work. It's about understanding a fundamental part of the universe, a force that is as natural and essential as gravity. So, the next time you flip a light switch or charge your phone, take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey those tiny electrons have made.